And we're back.
Yeah, I was pretty close.
Nobody gets me better than myself.
Oh, if only that were true.
You can't hurt me if I've already hurt myself.
All right, so the 5 of you are given your new assignment as Charles advertises an X-Men figurine set.
Yeah. With Havoc.
With Havoc. So, what is the plan? Where do you plan to have your discussion about the leader? Do all of you already know who the leader is?
Oh, we know. We know.
All right, so back to the library.
Like the Highlander, there can only be one.
All right, so the 5 of you are seated around the library.
Not together, just at various points.
At a table in the library. Come on.
Is this our special study group section of the library?
This is gradually becoming your special study group section of the library.
Nice. Cool, cool.
Nia will suggest Nikolai be the leader.
Hold up, I'm gonna show up last. And I'm gonna walk over. So I know all of you are gonna want me as the party leader. I'm sorry, but I decline, and then I'll sit down.
Oh no, that takes out one of our options.
You're so perceptive.
Don't go.
Erasmus goes, oh, thank God. Thanks, shot.
So I was thinking Comstock is probably interested.
I believe we have 5 druids in this party, right?
No. There's only 2 druids.
We have a witch, 2 druids. What does it make up?
You're on track so far. A witch, 2
magus,
druids.
and an arcanist, right? Am I right on that?
That is correct.
Sounds like we have Evanescence playing in the background.
I think that Nikolai would be a good leader.
I think your sister needs some leadership development, so this is a good opportunity for her to step up.
Sure, but shouldn't we pick the best person for the leadership role for our group?
We'll support you.
So, Nia will look at Comstock. She's like, "Is this what you want?" You know, she's like trying to gauge, I guess, how Comstock would feel about it.
I mean,
Sorry.
Words.
Yes, like a true leader.
See, this is why I should not be the leader. I cannot words.
Making the rapid decisions about what words to use.
I just don't think I could do it. So we should have someone better suited.
You definitely can if you don't try.
As much as I want to support my sister and to see her grow, you know, if she doesn't feel comfortable doing it, then, you know, we don't want to risk getting another bad grade.
You don't think it would be worth it for her development?
I will help her in any way I can, but I'm just saying, if she's not comfortable with it, we shouldn't force her to do something she's not comfortable with.
Disagree. It's like taking off the training wheels.
Did your parents teach you to swim by throwing you in the river by chance?
No, I taught myself to swim.
She's from the elemental plane of water.
See, she's a self-starter. I mean, he's a self-starter. Sorry.
Oh.
Man, I'm so sorry.
No, misgendering. Right to my face.
Assuming your gender again.
I know.
We all did.
Not even sharing your snacks virtually. Shove it through the computer.
I gotta tell you, the strawberry banana is hitting with me today, and it may move into number 2 out of this.
Yeah, it is number 2 for sure.
This blueberry chia is disgusting.
That's a Kit Kat?
Blueberry chia?
Blueberry chia
No, I'm
sounds
eating
amazing
healthy
too.
snacks, guys.
What are
It's horrible.
those? Are those soy joys?
I am eating fruit bars.
It's a very generic name. All right, guys, who's gonna be the leader?
Yeah, no, I'm not advertising. Fit and active.
Oh,
I'm willing to be the
Aldi.
I'm willing to be the leader, and I'm willing to actually buy the leadership fee.
What's a feat?
I'm gonna be totally metagame about it. If I do it, I'll even get the fee.
I would support Erasmus being the leader. He's certainly does his research.
What do you have to offer as the leader?
Well, I'd be able to correct your papers for you.
No, we might get in trouble for that, doofus.
No, correct. I didn't say do. Well, what make my case to be leader? Okay. Well, first thing, I may seem like a serious guy, but snacks are important to have at things. So that'd be the first thing we would talk about. This
So
is
that's on
snack
your
rotation.
platform.
Yes, we would have a snack rotation with a list. We would take in consideration people's dietary needs and allergies. Okay. We would have. I would try to set things up and schedule, and then accept. And he winces feedback on this. Because I think I could use some interpersonal skills.
Yeah, I mean, leaders are generally supposed to have those already.
If you feel that you could do a better job, I await your presentation.
I just don't really want to. Y'all are kind of headaches sometimes.
Well, I've made my pitch to be leader.
I'm happy with Erasmus, honestly. I think Erasmus would be a good choice. Certainly,
You don't want to step
But
up?
then I have to
but then you have to.
have Lieutenant Nikolai.
I don't mind being the leader either, but I just generally, I think of Erasmus more as the leader. I
Because
certainly
of
wouldn't
the embedded patriarchy in yourself?
I guess. What is a
Damn.
patriarchy?
It's a
Druids have no
male-dominated society.
Oh, well, I mean, druids, we have women and men that lead our society.
Actually, traditionally, druids are matriarchal.
Oh, okay. So then we have a strong line of matriarchal leaders in our society.
Charles, how
Bards
do
is
you
a
know I
man's
don't?
job, believe
How
it
do
or
you
not.
know that I don't use the second edition system for my druids, where there's only a handful of druids, and as far as 13th level, there can only be one.
Oh my god, druid combat. So dumb. I had to do that in that edition. I just would look at the DM every time I would have to fight another druid and like, we don't have to do this. It's not real, David. It's not real. You can just say I'm 9th level. I was so mad. I almost got killed multiple times to gain levels in druid. I hated that so much.
Yep.
Druid Highlanders.
Druid Highlanders.
They are literally druid Highlanders. But the shape change powers were so disruptive in AD&D that it was just so worth it.
Yeah. Sorry.
I guess
Nothing.
to answer your question, Nikolai, I think of myself more of as maybe the ambassador of the party or someone that, talks to people more so than leads the party. I mean, obviously, we played that board game. I know you weren't there for it, but we played that board game and I didn't do so well. So I'm not really good with the strategizing.
To be fair, being good at board games is not the same as leadership. Being good at board games is a whole separate skill.
Agreed.
Maybe chess, but then, I mean, we should all be realistically making our pitch to be leader of the team because that is the only way we can literally find out who the best leader is. And since we're not metagaming it, I mean, I would just send each other messages with our respective charisma scores, intuition, and bluff.
So
That is precisely metagaming it.
So do we want to take that suggestion? We each put forth why we think we would be a good leader of the party?
Sure.
Well, Erasmus already said why he thought he would be good. What about
But I
you,
want
Nick?
everybody to know the snack idea is still pretty fucking solid. And whoever gets leader should take up my snack idea.
I definitely support the snacks.
Our last group was not so choosy about snacks. Sorry.
All right,
Boy,
who's
those were dry.
next to talk about why they should be leader?
Yeah, I've already declined. I'm not going to be the one hurting the cats, so you guys go ahead and.
That's good. That's good. I love that so much. Just literally, I don't hurt cats. Wow.
I would hope nobody hurts cats.
Well done.
Well, I guess I'll go.
All right.
Why should I be leader? I mean, I'm pretty good at talking to people and, you know, interacting with other people. I would definitely be good at, you know, liaising with other parties or other people potentially. I feel like I have maybe a personality for it, but that's not all I got. Oh, and snacks, of course. There would definitely... I like the snack idea.
Who's next?
I mean, people seem to think I'm intimidating. I guess that adds something. I don't really love talking with people, so I'd be the strong but silent type, I suppose. And I'm on board for snacks for whoever is party leader.
The benefit of having you as the party leader is, to be frank, because Erasmus is always rather, you would often be underestimated, and that would definitely be the party's advantage. Let's be realistic about this.
I also feel like Nikolai says what he means. You know, he's very straightforward, so I like that about him.
Gonstag, you're up.
I would be a horrendous leader. Please do not pick me.
A heartless leader?
Horrendous. Very
Why?
bad.
Why?
I'm bad at talking to people.
Me too.
I'm bad at making decisions.
Yep, that's a natural thing. Takes practice.
Most things can be overcome with practice and effort. You know what I mean? Some things are, you know, the skills are. Oh, I almost started quoting Gladstone. Oh, I caught myself. That'd have been so meta and inappropriate. Anyway, but any skill can be learned with enough time and patience.
I also think that Constog would also be a good, strong but silent type of leader.
We could always opt to have no party leader, in which case we would probably fail the whatever, but...
Yeah, I'm sure that would piss off the professor.
I don't know. Last one was a trick assignment. Apparently we were supposed to do both essays.
Well, there always has to be somebody that has to be somebody that's like crossing the T's and dotting the I's, even if it's just in theory.
I mean, Erasmus, it seems like you're kind of organized. You'd be good at that.
Plus, the other thing is that if everybody's working together, everybody will make up for each other's shortcomings, for lack of a better term.
Yes. I agree.
So you're saying it doesn't matter who the leader is, which doesn't really help us in our decision-making process.
Maybe
yeah, it does, because
maybe
it takes the
take a
pressure
vote.
off that we'll pick the wrong person.
anyone can be an asset in leadership. That's true. And I'm just thinking, maybe we should just take a vote and see if there's someone that we all think is a good leader.
Should we do it by secret ballot? Only because I've never done a secret ballot in a role-playing game.
Sure.
All right, then /W space the name of the person that you want to vote for as leader.
And that whispers it to you.
Yep. /WGM. /W space GM.
Where am I doing this at, Steve? I know you told me this before, but I've already forgotten.
In the Roll20 chat.
/WGM.
/W space GM space the name of the person that you want.
Okay. All right. This seems to be working out. I seem to be getting Roll20, so I'm pretty excited about how this is all going.
Excellent. So I got Niev's. I have 1 so far. 2. 3.
Oh, no. Come on.
Is it not typing or something?
I can't get my TV to start up.
Well, everyone else has voted, so you can at this point say yours out loud.
I was actually going to vote for Tom.
Okay. So there is a vote for Trent, a vote for Erasmus, a vote for Konstag, a vote for Niev, and a vote for Erasmus.
All right. So I won by 2.
If that is how you guys are
1.
going to decide on the voting,
That's
you've
fine.
won by 1.
I'll take it.
I think
Alright.
Erasmus will do a good job. I definitely
Oh, yeah,
like
somebody
that
needs to-
snacks.
We definitely need to get the snacks rotation going, and we need to get our squad name going, as apparently squad is going to be a thing at the end. I want to be the mod squad.
I think that's already taken.
I think it is. Peggy Lipton would sue me.
Hmm.
Now I have to write a paper explaining why I would be a good leader.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Wait, do
worst day
each
ever.
of us have to write a paper?
Everybody has to give a speech on why he would be a good leader, and he has to give a speech on why he will be a good leader.
Okay, so we'll need snacks and beverages for this, clearly. I'm going to get a good iced coffee. I'll get, is Mountain Dew a thing? Only because I saw somebody drinking it on camera, and now...
There is the equivalent of it. Some green drink that's supposed to give you energy.
Man, I remember, oh my God, Maxwell drank so much of that stuff, and it just would... Do you remember that I would just get so upset? And Brendan would buy it for him, and I feel like he was just fucking with me. Oh, God. I've never had any food I ever reacted so badly to as Mountain Dew. I don't know what Mountain Dew. Oh, God.
It's its
Mountain
image. It has a bad image.
It really does. It plays up to a geek stereotype, I think, is what it bothers me with more than everything else. It's like, I brought Mountain Dew, you wear glasses. It's like, oh, God.
What? There's a stereotype about Mountain Dew?
Yeah, there's 2 stereotypes about Mountain Dew. You're either that style or that you have a skateboard and that you are probably jobless, and your goal in life is to eventually make it rich as a skateboarder.
There'd be 3 then, because it's also a gamer stereotype.
Yeah, but
Yes.
that goes along with the like the
Just the general geek stereotype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's typically like the neckbeard stereotype. So yeah.
No, I didn't want to use that term because I've been trying desperately not to say that because it doesn't help me at Gen Con because somebody and I were calling people neckbeards and I got a little loud. I don't want to say Steve's name.
Listen,
Somebody
showering's
said-
important, okay?
What's that?
Showering's important. Minimum you should do at
Yeah.
any convention.
It should. Oh, man.
All right.
All
So,
right, so we'll go get beverages and snacks. Ooh, if I'm going to be team leader, you know what we need more than anything else?
What?
Matching pens.
That doesn't matter.
Oh, my God.
I'm good with that.
All right.
It's been seconded.
As a moon elf, I like things in a purplish black. I look for a nice purple black pen. I'm willing to spend a gold piece on one, so we'll.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
come back with.
You can definitely find that even has like a slightly purple tinted black ink.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Whew. This is just too much in one day. Oh my gosh!
I think we made a good choice in party leader.
Oh my gosh! Okay, so I present everybody with their pen.
Okay.
Say, this is our official party pen with our official party color.
This is really pretty. Thank you.
Thank you. And then I brought snacks, including the dew and a frosted coffee for myself. And let's get to paper writing, everybody.
So 2 members of the party very clearly and excitedly start working on their paper.
Man.
What's Trent's plan here?
Probably write a couple sentences down on my paper and then just and then just head out.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch Trent go with a pen in my mouth, like, huh? I don't know why I didn't expect that to happen.
All right, so all of you can work out whatever notes you need for the speech you're going to give on why Erasmus is the best party leader. Are there any notes that you guys want to exchange about key points that you want to mention?
Nax and his willingness to buy us matching pens.
Well, first off, a statement was made earlier that we must take the lead with. Said by Nev about everybody brings something to party leadership, but I can't remember the exact quote. I literally forgot.
Alright,
So I
guys.
think what's that?
What should I write down, guys?
How do you feel about Erasmus being the leader? That's what you want to write down.
He's gonna quote
I
Homer.
stare blankly.
He's gonna write down a Homer Simpson line: "Let the baby have his bottle."
I was gonna
Remember
say he's
that?
probably gonna write down like, as long as it's not me, I don't herd cats or something.
Oh my god, so good.
I was saying that, you know, everyone brings their own unique characteristics to the table. You know,
Yes.
everyone has their own unique qualities that make the party better.
Yeah. So
Very
that's the,
diplomatic of you.
well, he seems to. We
That's
seem
why
to
you
score,
should be a leader.
score big with that.
Maybe we can write Erasmus's name down and we can make an anagram of what it stands for.
Oh man. Oh god.
Epic Inc. No.
Oh, no.
I mean, one of the S's could stand for snacks.
No, that's true. That is true.
Everybody really adores multiple. Wait, no, I can't spell. Everybody really adores snacks, multiple utilities, snacks.
What?
The end got hard.
I write that down on my paper.
I got excellent, radiant, advanced student making us snacks.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I write that also.
Wow.
Trent's speech is gonna be awesome.
I'm like really worried now. I'm like, and we're anagramming here.
I look at her paper and try and copy that down again. I forgot what she said.
Please just write down the best that you can remember, because that would be even better. Like,
Oh well, all it says is excellent radiant, and then I forgot all the rest of it. So
And then you wrote at the bottom in big letters, "I don't hurt cats!" Exclamation point. Oh.
I think Erasmus is uniquely suited to the task of managing different personalities.
Well, if there's no other details that you all want to specifically exchange, then we can move on to the day of the presentation.
Oh, good God.
So, who wants to give their first presentation on why Erasmus should be party leader?
Oh, man.
All right, Niev, you go first. The structure of this is that he is choosing whoever from each group raises their hand. They will come up and give a speech. You have heard other parties actually get up and name different people as their leader and give speeches about different people. You've heard one group get yelled at for trying to do the "there is no leader, we're all leaders here."
I knew it.
To which he's like, "You fail. You failed this. There is a leader. Leaders are important. This is about leadership. You cannot decide the moment that you're all burning on the ground what you should do about the fireball that just hit you. Someone must get things in order and get things moving."
There's actually a great leader in a Forgotten Realms party in one of their NPCs, and he's like a druid guy, and he's really soft-spoken, but he's super charismatic, so people don't realize he's the leader. It's a really fantastic NPC. So everybody else in the party thinks they're the leader, except for this guy is clearly the functioning leader. I can't remember the MP's name, but it was such a well-written Jeff Grubb book, I think it was. Anyway,
there's one group that elected as leader the same person they also elected as their deadweight.
How did that presentation go?
Very interestingly. It was basically them saying, like, we don't want to be responsible for blame, and if he's going to be hanging out in the background anyway, he can probably manage to at least tell us which way we're all supposed to go.
It's not a bad kind of thinking. They're going to be dead.
All right. So, Niev, your presentation.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Before we start, I just want to say that, in our group, we have a lot of talented people, and we each would bring something unique to the position of leadership, but as previously noted by our professor, there can only be one leader. And so we chose Erasmus. Erasmus stands for Excellent Radiant Advanced Student Making Us Snacks.
The professor's face grows very, 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 very frustrated when he hears snacks at the end of it.
So, all jokes aside, I mean, yes, it is important to have good snacks, but Erasmus brings many, many good qualities to our party. He is very proactive. He's a go-getter. He also, researches everything. He's very knowledgeable on many subjects. He's also very comfortable, speaking and, interacting with others. And I really think that, when it comes down to it, I think that he will be a very good influence on our party, and he'll be able to make those decisions if we need them.
Very good. Who's next? Well, I will go. First off, thank you. That was very lovely, Nan. Why I believe I would be a good party leader. Well, the first thing one must always do is identify, what everybody brings to the group, so that as a leader, one can look up and try to help with any shortcomings and bring up any talents that people have. Snacks are important to this group. Therefore, as a leader, snacks should be important to me. And then what I want is, I see that a leadership position is a way to develop as a person, but the biggest thing is a leader is the person that has to cross the T's and dot the I's and take the heat. And coming from my background, I have learned that is important. In academia, you have to be willing to take one on the chin to get that paper written. There are, also will be where we will need to make tough decisions that will be unpopular. With the group, I believe that is an important, and the other thing is that we have to be very considerate of the fact that we are all risking our lives in this endeavor, and we can't forget that, right? So it's not like I can't be the most hyper vigilant guy. Well, I can work very hard on that, but I think that's the foremost thing, that an effective leader realizes these decisions could get somebody killed. So and we did not just vote. We debated and had a good exchange of ideas of what we were looking for a leader in a party. And and I feel confident that I can bring it to it, and I'm willing to spend the feat slot. With that, I'll keep coming back.
What feat slot?
I don't know what I'm referring to.
Well said. Well said. Anyone
I
want
actually
to
don't know what any of those feats do.
Any of them want to
Pathfinder
support? Yes, Nikolai, you're next.
I'm in agreement. He wants to provide snacks that'll be good for party nutrition and party cohesion. He's pretty organized. He's kind of annoying, but it's not like it's just going to be him leading the group. We're all going to be working together because that's the whole point of this class. So I think he'll be fine. He really
Excellent.
cares about grades, so he has a good incentive to try and be a good leader, because if we fail, then he fails, and that's not going to look good on his transcript. So it's fine by me.
Oh man, that made me sweat.
All right, which one's next? The quiet one or the wait?
I'll do it. I don't like the nickname the quiet one. It doesn't work for me. Well,
So good.
he was willing to bribe the team with snacks, so I feel that a leader should be willing to essentially do what needs to be done. And I think this shows that maybe he can. In addition to that, he wanted it, so hey, you can have it. I'll sit back down.
Excellent.
I clap. I guess this is what we're supposed to do. All right. Yay.
And Constag.
We decided on Erasmus as our leader. We thought that his intellect would be very useful to us. We also determined that
All right, finish up.
It's all right. We talked about this. There's no need to sweat.
where did all the words in my brain go?
It's rough when the spotlight's on you.
Which is something he can clearly handle and I can't, which is another quality that makes him,
Yes, but I don't see him solving the problem right now in this incident. So,
I'm not a leader doesn't solve every problem. A leader allows a person to grow and solve their own challenges when not everybody's life.
You are presently engaged in a situation that threatens the very meaning of what it is to be a student. Your reaction and your argumentative behavior to my statement, that is, it is your responsibility to help your teammate in need, is
And what am I
dismissive.
doing right now?
You are not assisting her. You are arguing that I am wrong for stating you should be assisting her.
No, I'm arguing. I'm trying to take pressure off her.
Well, let's see if it worked. Did
I
it?
don't think it did. Go ahead, my friend.
He is also willing to help us brainstorm ideas when we get stuck on things, and help us figure out new solutions, even if they're not the ones that we would have expected naturally. Like his little outburst there. And he's also pretty like straightforward to us, and helps us identify like our problems, and helps us work through them. And yeah.
Innovative solution there, Erasmus. Innovative solution. A- for the team.
All right. Oh, still got that. Sorry.
That
Now.
averages out to like a C, right?
Oh God. By Shisha. A C.
Now.
Anyway.
Our next lesson is going to evaluate the effectiveness of leadership and teamwork. This is going to be a bit of a field exercise, and some of you are going to probably get more than just a little hurt. I assure you that any bodily harm which you take on, we will have clerics on standby to ensure that it is minimized very shortly afterwards. So, if you will all come with me to our special party testing lab, we can show you what we're talking about. Field trip, everyone. Come on.
All right. Let's go, guys.
Why are we getting hurt for class?
Because this is party theory.
And?
Yeah, didn't you hear at the beginning? Or was that there's a chance of death? I have it marked down right here.
Party theory or party application?
It literally says chance of death, sad face.
He did say that in the syllabus.
All right.
Well.
So all the class head on down, not very far. It's only a couple of rooms down, into a massive, massive chamber. This is like the size of what you would consider like a gymnasium. But as you come in, there's like a deepened area in the center of the floor where there are these two massive like clockwork contraptions that have in their hands like these large sticks. And they just kind of stand in the middle of the area with these sticks held up. Now, this is very simple. We are going to send each of you down as your party, and you will need to defeat these... God damn it. Where did I put that? Oh, it's in the notes over here. That's... I'm having trouble with it. You will need to defeat these clockwork servants that we have built down here.
Ooh, cool.
And you will need to show what you've learned about how to work as a team, utilizing your leader most effectively. So I'm going to have each of you head down in groups, and we're going to start with the group that got the highest grade.
Was that us?
Yes.
Oh. Wow, A-. I didn't assume that was the highest grade. Anyway.
Maybe he grades on a curve.
Maybe. All right, so clockwork...
I'm going to cast a mage armor.
Okay.
Anybody got any buffs?
So I'm going to reuse a map for this. Some of you might notice this map. Do not be alarmed.
What are buffs? What do you mean by buffs?
Spell before combat in order to help make you better in combat.
So if you have any blesses or things that enhance abilities,
I can
this
give
is kind of why I
guidance.
took... What's that?
I can give guidance.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I get them starting next level. That's one of the things this class does get.
I didn't know we were fighting, so I only have like one combat spell ready.
Well, that's all right. What do you got?
I got Summon Nature's Ally.
That's a good one to have as far as combat skills go.
Yeah, you might as well. Hey, anything you can do. Well, summon that ally. Let's see what we get.
Oh, I can summon my stag to fight though as well.
Do we want to risk the stag in this?
Remember,
Depends
if I
on how much
give you
these
guys
golems
your
actually
minis yet.
do.
I don't think he said golem. I think he's just said clockwork.
Yes.
We
You
don't-
did say clockwork.
Only because I don't want to be fighting a golem at this point. Because we'd be smashy. They're quite. Although they have a lot of the same immunity.
So it's
That's
not
clockwork.
set up to where you automatically get your spell points like it was before.
You don't need spell points right now. You only have one. You only have first level spells, which are 1 point.
Clockwork or mechanicals usually.
Okay, so I'm just going by my spells per day then.
Yep.
Because of our because we had so many spells at this point.
Well, the thing is I just in case I forget I had casted a spell, I'll try and remember. I got two more spells I can cast. I casted 1 out of 3.
So my character would know that sleep magic definitely doesn't work because this is a clockwork.
Yes. Potentially.
I can
The den-
entangle things.
Yeah.
but
Is there a knowledge roll we can make to know about the clockwork?
That would be knowledge
Arcana,
arcana.
Yeah.
Correct. Why can't I find everybody's top-down minis? Oh, because they're a little further down.
I can't.
Sorry about this. I wasn't sure whether or not we would get this far. Alright, let's...
I've never been in an off spellcaster party before.
This is really hard to do while I'm transparent.
Yeah, so
Is
just pop my
this-
gear.
Is anybody else prepping any spells before going in?
8.
I
Ugh.
have my spells ready to go.
You casted guidance, correct?
I can give guidance to whomever wants it. So I was basically telling the party, hey, if you want guidance, I can do it. And for those of you that are unaware, it's a spell that gives you better competence on attacks, or if you need to have better reflexes or better skills.
How long does it last?
1 minute or until you use the spell. You have to consciously use it when you're doing whatever you're using it for.
I'll take one.
Why not? I mean, is it 0 level or 1st level?
It's 0 level. I can cast it over and over.
Okay, I have resistance, which is going to give everybody +1 to their next save. I don't know if this thing is using any kind of whatever, but we might as well use it. And it's a cantrip as well, so I can give everybody resistance. It's good. It's 1 for 1 save or 1 minute, same kind of thing. But heck, if it saves the party, you might as well try it out. Anybody else got anything they can think of?
I can cast light if it looks dark. I'm not sure if it looks like it's a dark area or anything.
Okay.
No, it is not dark.
Okay.
It is actually very well lit.
I think the only thing I can really do, I should wait until we get down there.
All right. Well, if no one
if I
can think
want to
of
be
any,
useful, I'm gonna have to use my deer.
okay. All right.
He's pretty good at goring things, don't worry.
So formation wise, I'm looking to be like close behind Nikolai.
Yeah, I'll let you guys. I'm assigning your minis so that you guys have control over them, and I'm trying to make sure everything is in a way that works. So give me a sec, and then here we go. We change this to be this. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys over to the map. I don't know why this background doesn't want to sit on what I told it to. All right, so this is the map. So you guys are going to come in through the entryway on the bottom floor. And so if you guys want to, within the doorway area, set up your formation.
Sorry, is there a way to not show our squares on the map?
No.
'Cause they're taking up most of my screen.
What do you mean your
Are you
squares?
talking about the avatar?
Like, I guess, where it shows each of our pictures with the little designs.
When you go into this.
Oh, yeah, go to the settings and then go down to player avatar size and choose names only.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
I need to get a couple of creatures in here. One sec.
Oh man.
Please hand me my murdering deer.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Your murdered deer? There's lots of murdered deers in here. If you
No,
want one
I
of those.
said murdering deer. Deer for murdering.
I don't have my wolf set up yet, so I guess he is just not going to fight.
Who's that?
My wolf, my animal companion.
Oh.
We'll assume you left him back in the room for this one.
I wasn't aware there was going to be a field trip today.
I always carry my combat deer.
So that's there, and then...
Just carry him.
It's like Mary had a little lamb, but its Comstock had a little deer.
That guard people. All of them.
Just
You
a
got
minor
a,
mauling.
You got a moonchuck.
You know the
You know
usual.
what that is? Yeah. I think I'm saying the name right.
One, a little bigger than that, I think. Like more like that. Actually, before I put it in there, I need to grab this.
Please don't let me book my tab.
That is that. Sorry, I should have more of this completed, but I forgot I did not have this set up. All right,
No
so
worries.
these are the clockwork servants with their giant wood planks in their hand. And we are... This is the track I'm looking for. Nope, that is not it. Hold on. I didn't move it over. Add that. And... Right. Nope. Ooh, this is some of the most messy I've done. Let's do that one. All right, and then let me have everybody roll me initiative.
We don't have the.
I have
macros
not
set
brought.
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've not done the macros yet.
Oh, I need to select my token.
Yeah.
Still.
Does my deer go on the same initiative, or do I need to like roll it?
No, your deer will go on the same initiative.
Okay.
Turn. They go on 21.
Oof.
All right. Do I have everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm missing. Erasmus.
Damn, 21, Steve?
Yeah.
Really, Steve?
Erasmus did not get added to the tracker, but I'll make sure he's on there. 9.
My big 9?
And who else? Got Niev, got Constog, got Trent. I need to add Nikolai. Nikolai rolled.
12.
There are 2 of them. They're
There it
20
is.
feet
Okay.
apart.
Just doing a little measuring. No big reason. Don't worry about it.
Casting fireball on him.
Oh, man. Don't I wish...
When in doubt, cast fireball. Even if you don't know fireball, cast fireball.
That's a little rough thing to do. All right, so first on the initiative is Niev.
So we had rolled those knowledge arcanas. What did we learn about them?
Yeah,
Thank you, Tom.
thank you for the reminder there. Ooh, that's really loud. Way too loud. And loud when it's really soft. All right, so knowledge arcanas up here. Erasmus doesn't know much. Nikolai and Trent, you will both know that these things are somewhat vulnerable to electricity. That they are otherwise constructs, so there's some things that they have inherent benefits against, like they don't take ability damage, fatigue, exhaustion, or energy drain. And anything that requires a fortitude save doesn't really have any effect on them, nor does like sleep and other things like that. They do slowly repair themselves automatically. And they have an attack where they can fire a net out at you. Otherwise, they hit for a reasonable amount of damage.
So does daze not affect them?
Nope.
So we'll share that information with the rest of the party.
All right.
So anything mind affecting?
Has no effect on them. They have no minds.
Okay. So ill omen in its school is curse and mind affecting. That wouldn't
It
work.
will not affect them.
Okay.
So Niev, you are up first.
Alright, I am going to reach out and I'm going to cast Entangle on them.
What is the range?
400 plus
Oh,
40
okay.
feet per level.
Yep.
It's pretty intense.
So we'll attempt a reflex save. And it will... Entangled is plants in a 40-foot radius.
Right, I would be casting it in between the two of them so that...
There is a problem here. There are no
Uh-oh.
plants.
There are what?
There are no
There are no
plants.
plants.
You're indoors.
So it wouldn't like just cause the plants to spring up even if...
No, there have to be plants. That is one of the downsides to Entangle, is there must be plants.
Okay, so then Nia will look surprised as nothing happens.
Okay.
So my hexes don't work either? Man, this is a really bad fight for me. I legit can't do anything.
These things will move forward a little ways. And then
I
they
don't
will
like
stand
that.
and wait.
Oh.
Trent.
I delay to Nikolai.
Okay.
To after Nikolai, sorry.
All right. Constog.
Is there a specific? Do I have to do either myself or the deer first, or?
Nope. Either order.
I don't have a. Do I have a? I don't have a speed written in for.
It's 50 feet.
Okay. So that should probably be close enough. Yeah. The dude's gonna come over to this thing. Does it need to be closer, or is that?
That's fine. That is basically adjacent. And when you do, when you do that, ooh, crit threat.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Does a 12 confirm? I don't think
No.
so. Okay. So the stag will take 8 points of damage. All right, carry on.
I'm just gonna try and gore this thing.
Oh, God.
All right, well that hits. Nikolai. Or I'm sorry, finish up your turn. Sorry. I forgot both of you go. You did not polymorph into your stag.
No. I'm going
Dagamorph.
to summon Nature's Ally.
And what are you summoning?
I want an eagle.
An eagle. Okay.
And you're going to hop on its back and get the fuck up.
No, it's a regular size eagle. That's not going to do a lot of good. Not really an eagle, but it said it was an eagle. Oh, I got a better version. Hold on.
I was about to say it's a bird.
Maybe we should just take the F on this, guys.
No, that's white background. I don't like that.
That's a good suggestion from the party leader.
There you go. One
I'd rather
eagle.
you guys. I'd rather we all got F's and live than.
It is a full round though, so it will not appear. It will not be able to do anything until your next initiative.
Okay. Well, at least it's there.
Yes.
I don't like getting F's, but I don't want to die.
All
I
right,
think there's a likelihood we'll die.
Trent.
I had delayed till after Nikolai.
Oh, sorry, that was Nikolai. I'm sorry, Nikolai.
So I've never actually attacked anything before. Do I press melee or what?
Yeah, you'll you'll push melee, and then I did not realize that you did not have your base attack like factored in. That will not hit.
Oh,
But
man.
you will get attacked as you charge in.
Yeah, let's not do this.
Does an 11 hit?
Gee whiz.
Against what is it
AC.
again? No.
All right, Trent.
I'm fine if you think we should leave party leader. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I'll go heal the stag.
Okay. You know these things do not have reach.
Well, I think I can magic missile and cover us as we skillfully make a retreat and
All right.
close the doors behind us.
Heal 8. The stag heals 8.
Hey.
Erasmus.
I don't think we should fight these things. I think these things will kill us. There's no treasure to be gained.
The treasure is your grade.
Yeah, but if we're not around next semester, we won't be getting a grade.
I wouldn't put students to their death. What kind of professor do you take me for? Get in there and prove your leadership skills.
Leaders weigh every option, including retreat.
And you've seen nothing yet, and you are assuming to run away.
Yes, exactly. You. What's the fucking line? He who turns and runs away turns to run another day.
Erasmus, do something, or we're going on.
I will magic missile the one that is near the deer.
Okay.
God bless America. I wouldn't get us killed. You're a maniac throwing sponges at people. Take
So
a big
plus
three.
1,
Yeah,
so 4. All right. Niev.
Okay, so
Throw a sponge at it. I hear that works.
so Nia is going to. What's Nia gonna do? Throw a sponge at it. Only if we have an electrical spell to follow it up. So Niev is going to she's going I have to look up her movement.
No
before I
problem.
move.
Is it? Are you medium?
Yeah, it's 30.
It's 30.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, in each of these little hexagons are 5.
Yes.
Okay, and she's going to offer guidance again to Nikolai.
All right. These things go. First,
Lord.
this one heals.
What?
And then it will attack the stag.
Wow.
19 to hit the stag
Oh Lord.
for 10 points of damage.
Yes.
And the one on Nikolai. Nikolai just cannot be hit by this one. It's like malfunctioning. Konstag, you have an eagle.
I do indeed have an eagle.
What do you want it to do?
Uh,
It's eagle person!
Look at those
No.
little wings.
No.
You can try and make it flank something.
yeah, I was gonna see if I can have it.
It has,
It's got 80 feet of flying.
it has 80 feet of flying. Yep.
So I am going to have it go around and flank.
Okay. Since it can fly 80 feet, it can also, it's got average speed, so it can't really turn. It's going to be turning to get to there. So that'll be its action. All right. Your action. Oh, actually, you could have summoned it there, if I'm not mistaken, because doesn't Nature's Ally have a range on it?
It does have a range
range
on it.
close.
Okay, so you wouldn't have gotten it there. Never mind.
So yeah, I'll have
Okay.
one there.
All right. You got the stag and yourself left.
We gonna gore it again.
That will not hit. Oh no, with the flank it will hit for 2 points of damage.
Oh man. Gee whiz.
Can you only have?
What?
Can you only have one Nature's Ally at a time?
No, they're not concentration based. This is not 5e.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna summon another Nature's Ally.
All right, same thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Flock of eagles.
Some people demonstrating knowledge of 5e, isn't that treason?
She's whistling for the eagles to come.
Yeah.
All right, at the end of this round, we need to take a really short break.
Okay.
Or I can just run for a sec. Nikolai.
Okay, so I want to use the guidance, and I want to attack again.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Oh.
Trent.
I'll use my final spell to heal this stag again.
Okay.
Wow.
For 6. Erasmus.
All right. Well, my spells are mind affecting, which sucks.
Well, remember we're using spell points. So if you have a spell memorized, you have other castings of spells, then you can cast that spell.
Okay. All right. Well, I did my guidances, so now we're gonna magic missile the one that is being attacked.
Okay. That's been hit, you mean?
Yeah, that's been hit.
All right, roll me d4 plus 1.
All right.
2.
Points.
All right. And let's take a short pause as things seem grim for the party.
Yeah.
Be back in a couple minutes.
Yay.